Alright, what's up everybody? Back with a brand new singles team that I put together over the last 2 weeks. This team was a really cool team. I wanted to originally put a team together around Salamence, and it ended up just being kind of a team with a bunch of stuff that I have never really used that much, or haven't really used in forever. So my opponent has a really threatening team. Dragonite, Tyranitar, Pikachu, Greninja, Slowbro, and Hisuian Typhlosion. Kind of scary, especially if he has some stuff to actually set up. Once the Slowbro is gone, though, I think Scarf Salamence looks really good versus him, so I'm going to try to get rid of that thing. And Stealth Rock versus him is pretty good as well, so I think I'm going to lead with the Sandy Shocks here. Let's bring everything else. Pretty much what this team has is a bunch of really cool stuff. Scarf Salamence with Moxie, Terra Fighting, Iron Defense, Body Press, Corviknight, King's Rock, Population Bomb, Mousehold, Spadef, Screamtail with Wish and all that type of stuff. Sash, Nasty Plot, Salazzle, really cool. And then like a typical Life Orb, like offensive Sandy Shocks, which I haven't really used that much. Actually, I haven't used at all. I used a little tiny bit, but I haven't really used it at all this gen. So there's a lot of really cool Mons on this team. I think with this team as well, like I think the only Mon on this team, at least by Smogon rules, I think that's actually like OU tier, is Sandy Shocks, and it's barely OU by usage. So everything else on this team, I think UU and below. I think the Mousehold might be OU, but I'm not 100% sure. So everything else though is like underused and below tier. This thing's great. I don't know if he actually has Surf, but I'm gonna set up my Stealth Rock here. This is a really good, really solid lead for us. I thought he was gonna leave like Tyranitar. He's gonna switch. That's great. He does not have any way to get rid of rocks either, which is huge. He is going to go into Tyranitar, that's fine. I can Volt Switch out on the next turn. I can actually maybe hit this thing back with like with the Earth Power too. I just don't know how much it really would do. I think he'll end up living and then he'll one-shot me back with an Earthquake or something. So that's why I kind of just want to Volt Switch and get damage on this thing. I'd rather go into the Corviknight and just start body pressing and maybe even set up. I think it's a bit too early to set up though because he has the Pikachu and some stuff that can check me, so doesn't really do any damage yet. I think he might Assault Vest by that damage. Holy shit. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, that or he's like full Spadef Tyranitar. Earthquake, that's great. I think I would have died to that, and assuming how much damage that did, he would have probably not even taken half. So what does he have on his team? I think Slowbro will probably end up coming in. I'm going to try to Body Press here because it's 4 times effective damage and see how much it does. It's actually a 1-hit KO from that range, okay. I didn't think it was going to do that much damage. It's a huge kill. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Also kind of another huge wall out of the way to be able to spam flying moves with the Salamence late game. This thing's a huge threat because like both of my cores on this team, it can hit for super effective. This team's pretty damn weak to like a Ghost and Fire typing, which Typhlosion has, so I don't really know what I actually switch into this thing, and the only thing I can maybe switch in is the Salamence, but then it's gonna risk getting a burn and then it's pretty much useless, so I don't know, do I predict a fire move here? I think I maybe do. I'm still going to have to go out into the Screamtail, that's fine. Maybe if I can get a Thunder Wave off on this thing or pass a Wish out, that'd be great. I want to see how much this actually does, because I really don't have any other switch in. He actually goes for Eruption, that's bad. Does a lot of damage. He gets buffeted by the Sandstorm first, so he is faster than me. I think I'm gonna try to Wish, or actually I kind of want to Assault the Sandstorm so he takes more damage actually here. I think that's my play. I'm gonna Protect just so he takes a little bit more chip from Sandstorm, and the Eruption does slightly less damage. He actually has Infernal Parade, okay. The question is, though, like, do I predict Infernal Parade And do I make a crazy ballsy play out into the mouse hold here? Predicting the Infernal Parade. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a huge, crazy play here and go out into the mouse hold, predicting Infernal Parade. If he eruptions, I think I'm dead. So this is a huge, ballsy play. Wow, what a play. What a play. I think I outspeed him now, too, which is great. I think Beat Up will actually kill him. Beat Up should kill him. Let's see how much this does. I don't think it might kill him. I don't think it will. It's going to be really close. It's going to be really close. Barely does. Barely kills him. I mainly just have Beat Up on this set just mainly for like ghost types that I can't hit really with anything else. That's why I kind of have on it, and it's boosted by Technician. So he's going to go into the Greninja here. I think this thing actually outspeeds me. Glad I got my Stealth Rocks up too, which is huge. I don't know, I'm going to try to stay in. I'm going to try to U-turn out and see if I outspeed. I don't really need this thing for anything else on his team. I actually outspeed him. Does a solid amount of damage. I wish I would have stayed in and clicked Population Bomb because I probably could have killed him. Kind of sucks. I don't really have like a solid switch in for Greninja here either. This team struggles with Greninja is another mon this team struggles with. I mean, this Dark is neutral on this thing, but how much damage Greninja does, it's still not going to be very good. Going to transform into a Psychic type, which is great. I don't know if this thing's Specs or whatever. He might be Specs too. I'm not sure, or he might be locked into a move. I think what I do here is I Thunder Wave. He has Shadow Sneak. How much is this going to do? That does 30 damage. It's fine, I guess. I think what I'm going to do versus this thing is I'm going to try to set up a Wish, and then I'll attack on the next turn. Because there's a chance he can actually get paralyzed now. I think I'll get 20 or 30% chance. So I should be able to live a Shadow Sneak even if it crits me. And I should be able to at least get a Wish off here. I want to be at full health for the Dragonite, which is still a huge threat on his team, especially if it sets up. He's going to switch out, so having that thing paralyzed now allows my Salamence to outspeed. And the Tandem Mouse to outspeed guaranteed. It might have been a speed tie or something earlier. I'll take a Wish, that's fine. I don't know what this thing really is even going to do to me, if I'm being 100% real. I don't know if it's special or physical Pikachu either, so I think what I do is just stay in. Actually, I can switch out into the Sandy Shocks here. I can switch out into. That'd be a really solid switch. I don't know what he actually has. If he actually has Surf or Grass Knot either. Grass Knot shouldn't really do that much to this. Depends on his set. Usually I have to find out some info. I might make a good play with the Volt Switch. That's huge. Kind of a wasted Wish. I kind of wish I would have stayed in and just got that on the other mon just protected instead. I think that would be a little bit better, but I'm going to Earth Power here. If he wants to switch out into the Dragonite, he can. He's just going to let this thing go down. It's fine. This thing being gone is a huge threat out of the way for the Corviknight, so the Corviknight looks a lot better in this match now. If I really need to late game, I can maybe set up with the Corviknight and just Terra fighting. Just body spam, or body press spam. As this thing's paralyzed now, and it's taking Stealth Rock, so I think he's dead. I think he's dead here, actually. I think I outspeed him. I think I just Thunderbolt. I should outspeed. Not bad. This match is looking pretty good for us so far. I mean, he can still win. Like, the Dragonite's such a threat, especially if he sets up. If he can go out in the Dragonite and he starts setting up Dragon Dance, then that's a huge problem. I broke his multi-scale with the Stealth Rock too, which is huge. Because if he would have had multi-scale, then he could have got a free Dragon Dance up, so. I'm going to Volt Switch out here and go into Corviknight. I think that's my play. I actually outspeed him. solid. If he wants to go for physical moves, he's going to be taking Rocky Helmet damage. He might have Fire Punch too. He's actually going to set up this. Now this is the problem where it gets really bad because I guess if I were him too, like I think at this point in the game, the only real way to win the match is to try to set up on Dragonite because the only other thing he has is the Slow Bro, which gets shit on by like half my team. So I think if I were him too, I'd probably maybe set up. I'm going to try to body or Iron Defense here. He actually has Roost, Dragon Dance. Depends what he has. If he has a Dragon move, and if he just has like a Ground or a Dragon move, like I can still wall him at +1 or even like up to +3. So it just really depends. I'm just going to Steel Wing. I want to see how much damage this does. Is he Terra Normal E-Speed? If he's Terra Normal, that might be a problem. He is Terra Dragon. Okay. I mean, if he Dragon Claws me, that's fine. I'm at +2 defense. And he's going to be taking Rocky Helmet damage every single time. That's fine by me, even at +1. See how much this does. It does 30 damage. I think I do more damage back to him with Rocky Helmet, actually. So that's great. I'm gonna Iron Defense here again. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Iron Defense and I'm gonna try to Body Press. I know it's resisted, but I think it's gonna still do more damage than Steel Wing. Just with my stat boost. I don't think he has anything to touch me. I'm assuming his fourth move is probably Earthquake. He's probably running Dragon Claw, Dragon Dance, Roost, and Earthquake on his set. At least that's what I would probably assume he's running. If he would add Fire Punch, he would have already went for it, or like Thunder Punch. He outspeeds me now again. I mean, I guess he always did, but... Now he's at +3. See how much this does. I'm at +4 defense. That's actually a clean KO. I don't know why I was thinking it was resisted too. I forgot he Terra'd into a Dragon type. I thought he still had the Flying typing. I guess I could have went for Body Press last turn too, and it probably would have killed him at +2. I forgot he got rid of his Flying typing, which sucks. I could have got rid of him a lot earlier. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. It just made the battle go a little bit longer. I don't know what this thing even has for me. I'm going to try to Body Press and see how much damage it does. It does about 30%. He actually has Iron Defense himself, so that's pretty bad. I think what I need to do, this thing can actually set up versus me still. I just need to kind of get either the Sandy Shocks in for free, or I need to get in the Salazzle for free and just Toxic him. I think that's my play to try to win here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this, and then try to pass a Wish into the Salazzle and get a Toxic on him. I mean, I can still probably win the game easily with the Sandy Shocks. He's actually Nasty Plot and Iron Defense, and that's a bit of a problem. That's actually a huge problem. So I'm assuming Nasty Plot, Iron Defense, what, Surf? Surf and Psychic or Psyshock or something. Or a Future Sight, maybe. I'm gonna Wish. And then I'm gonna try to swap out into the Salazzle. I have Focus Sash too, which will let me live. So no matter what he goes for, I should be able to get a Toxic on him and just still win the game based off that. I think Toxic with a Poison type is 100% accurate, so I think I should win the game anyways, because he can't miss if you're a Poison type with Toxic. He's actually going to go to +6, so now he's getting really greedy, and I still have my Focus Sash intact, so I'm going to get some huge damage on him. I'm going to Toxic just as like a win con, because I'm probably not going to kill him. I don't know his build either. He's probably running like Max Spadef if he's actually a Stored Power set. So he's Iron Defense, Nasty Plot, Stored Power, and then maybe like Surf or something else, or maybe Slack Off. as a last move, so I'm glad I threw a Toxic on him. I want to see how much this actually does. And unfortunately, I don't have a Dark type on this team either, which sucks, because I could actually probably wall this set if I actually did. I want to see how much Sludge Bomb actually does. Does a really solid amount of damage. It's fine. I'll let this thing drop. I think I still win the game. He has, it's Shell Bell Slowbro. That's really weird. Yeah. I don't know. What do I want to win the game here? I don't know. I guess I can go on. I'll go into this. I think no matter what I go into, I think he's so low of health. I think I automatically win. He has like 1 health, so it doesn't really matter. I just Thunderbolt for the win. Not bad though. Not a bad showcase for this team as a first match. I actually have not even tested this team at all either. So like this is actually the first match that I actually did with this team after I made it like completed it and like put it together. So I have had not had any time to really like test this team all, like before I record any videos for you guys or anything. So there's some stuff though this team's pretty bad for, is like a Fire Ghost typing. Like, this team doesn't really have any checks for, which kind of sucks, and that type of thing. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like I said, if you guys want this team for as a rental code, I will make it public. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like a rental code for this team. I'll keep on bringing you guys. I'll probably do like 4 or 5 videos with this team, and then I'll probably use it on stream in the future for a while. So if you guys like this type of stuff, leave a like, subscribe, share the video, and I should have some more games with this team going up over the next week or two. But apart from that, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna get out of here. Peace out, everybody.